Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, December 30. With an increase in road fatalities in 2020, Jamaicans are being urged to exercise greater care on the nation's roads. Up to Tuesday, 416 persons have been killed in 371 fatal crashes since the start of the year. Of that figure, 363 are males, while 53 are females. While St. Catherine accounted for 14% of the overall road users killed, the parishes of Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, and St. James had the highest number of fatalities. Motorcyclists make up 33% of road fatalities. Pedestrians account for 20% and pedal cyclists 8%, while private motor vehicle drivers account for 15% of the road users killed since the start of the year. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF is calling on members of the public to report immediately persons that they believe are missing. Head of the Corporate Communications Unit, Senior Superintendent of Police Stephanie Lindsay, says persons do not have to wait 24 hours before reporting missing persons.
If a member of your family or somebody that you know is deemed to be missing, I want to emphasize that there is really no waiting time. So there's no 24 hours. Once you're of the view that the person's absence and your inability to contact that person is outside of the person's normal routine, it is not something that the person would normally do, then it is important that you make a report immediately to the nearest police station.
SSP Lindsay was speaking at a recent JIS think tank. She says if the missing person is a child, an Ananda alert will be activated immediately and alerts sent to the relevant departments and agencies that deal with children. The Superintendent of Police is also urging individuals who file missing persons reports to be open to questions asked by investigators.
We want to be sure that the person is not in any danger. If the person is likely to be in danger, who are the persons that are likely to impact the individuals? So sometimes when you go to the police station, they ask a lot of questions. We know that sometimes you're in distress and you're not comfortable because your loved one is missing. Then sometimes you believe that the police are asking too many questions. So we ask that you give as much information as possible. The more information you give, the better it is.
SSP Lindsay is also encouraging citizens to report to the relevant stations when the missing persons are found. Come 2021, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries will be embarking on a campaign aimed at increasing the production and consumption of tilapia. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green says the drive forms part of measures to grow the aquaculture industry. While on a tour of Longville Park Farms in Clarendon on Monday, Minister Green said enormous opportunities existed for local tilapia, which had seen growth despite the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic.
But we're going to be doing a massive promotional drive to continue to drive the consumption and to dispel some of the myths, because the myths don't only affect the consumption, but it affects people going into the industry. And we want more people to go into the industry to fill the demand and to tap into the export market.
The Agriculture and Fisheries Minister also emphasized that there was a huge demand for freshwater fish ranging from 50 to 100%. He said the ministry's hatchery would be expanded to meet the growing needs of the sector.
We need to be able to satisfy that demand and also to fulfill the goal of reducing our importation of fish by growing our local production and also tapping into our export market.
In the meantime, the Fisheries Minister is calling on fish farmers to infuse new technology into their production. He says the National Fisheries Authority will be providing technical assistance to farmers and will also be coordinating tours to promote growth in the sector.
This is the sort of example we want to engage more farmers to see what is possible.
And finally, National Insurance Scheme pensioners may access their pensions as early as January 7, 2021. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security says the pension order vouchers for January may be encashed all at once at the nearest post office. The ministry is also reminding pensioners that pension vouchers can only be encashed at post offices. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.